Same-sex attraction is often discussed as behavior, orientation, or identity. You know, framing it purely as an identity issue can be misleading if it reduces a complex human experience to a single explanation. Attraction, identity, and personal meaning develop through a mix of biology, psychology, and social context. You know, for some people, same-sex attraction is a consistent, enduring part of who they are. For others, identity labels evolve over time as they explore feelings and relationships. You know, identity itself is a way people organize their inner experiences into something understandable and communicable. Now, in that sense, homosexuality as an identity is not just about attraction, but about how someone understands themselves and relates to others. Reducing it to only an issue risks ignoring that for many, it is experienced as as a stable aspect of self rather than a problem to be fixed. You know, psychologically, identity formation is a normal developmental process. People explore who they are across multiple dimensions. That is through values, beliefs, culture, and attraction. Same-sex attraction does not automatically indicate confusion or dysfunction. You know, however, internal conflict can arise when personal feelings clash with societal expectations, cultural norms, or internal beliefs. You know, this tension can make identity feel like a problem, not because of the attraction itself, but because of the pressure around it. Healthy psychological development involves self-awareness, acceptance, and the ability to integrate one's experiences without shame. You know, spiritually, perspectives vary widely. Some traditions emphasize fixed roles and interpretations, while others focus on compassion, authenticity, and inner truth. From a broader spiritual lens, the key question often becomes not what label defines me, but am I living in alignment with honesty, integrity, and awareness? Identity then becomes less about categories and more about conscious living. You know, in short, same-sex attraction can be part of a person's identity, but it is not simply an issue in itself. It is a complex human experience shaped by multiple factors. You know, challenges usually arise from conflict, be it internal or external, rather than the attraction alone. Understanding it requires nuance, it requires self-awareness and respect for individual experience rather than reducing it to a single explanation. You know, my people, hail. Hail.